rock industry changed during those years you've been in it? Or has it changed anywhere?
There's been a lot of changes, but at the same time, things change and they don't change, you know? When I started, it was a very small business, comparatively.
A small PA.
And no PA, you know? None at all. You know? Until '69, the Rolling Stones never worked with a PA. But it's changed in other respects from the point of from when the Beatles and the Stones started, you're basically working with record companies that, and a lot of them still are, they're building, it's a tax write-off. You know? It's something to save some money, to make records. It was a small part of their operation. They're making missile guidance systems, heavy electronics, EMI, Decca, these big companies, RCA. Their main business is somewhere else, and the record company end of their business is, if you make some Bach and some Beethoven records, you could then write off some tax, cultural tax. So to pay for that, they would make pop records, make rock and roll records, to make the record company pay for itself. Now it's just enormous. Now some of those companies, the record business is the biggest part of their business, and so things change.
Agree with it.
If you turn on the radio today, just mainstream music, if you ever do that actually, what do you think about the industry at this point?
Well, I mean, as an industry, that's what, I mean, the music industry is something totally different to music per se. The industry is going through an incredible turnaround, a revolution in the way that music gets to people, the way you deliver it to people, and whether you get paid for it or not, you know. And it's good for a shake-up. I mean, the record company thing, they're basically like dinosaurs. No doubt they'll find some room to maneuver, but everybody has to think and to the public and how, you know, how the two meet. It's happening. It's going to happen with movies. It's going to happen with everything. I mean, nothing is static in this world, you know. I mean, thank God, you know. I mean, I really, I like to see things move, and you know, I love a challenge. And so, as I say, the music business, I say, is in a state of flux. But music is fine. You know, it's like the planet. You know, the planet's okay. We might know.
That leads to global.
And I'm back. Hey, thanks a lot for taking the time. I thought those were really interesting clips. I always enjoy listening to Keith because I think he's got an awful lot to share with us as musicians and music makers in general. So the question is, can social media save the music industry? Yes, I think it can. But here's one problem that I see out there. Information overload. Okay, there's so much information. How do you make this work for you? If you're a musician or a band, how are you going to make this work for you? You know, one of the great things about social media is the promise of being totally interactive with your audience. And I think that's really exciting. That's a great thing, and it's something that we can harness. It's something that the record industries haven't figured out yet, but we can, because we got some solutions. Now, I can't tell you everything in 10 words or less, unfortunately. So here's what I want to do. I want to host a series of live video webinars where it's totally interactive. This is your show, okay? I want you to come online with me, ask your questions, we'll sort things out, get to the bottom of it all, we'll turn it inside out and get you the answers that you need. Because folks, if you're a musician or a band today, you must have this information. And I know it's true because I get hit on you guys in social media all the time, and the thing that I see is you're doing it wrong, wrong, wrong. And I know why. Okay, like I said, I wish I could tell you in 10 words or less. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to participate with me in this series of video webinars, and let's see if we can straighten you guys out and get you where you want to be. So there should be a URL on your screen here or shortly thereafter at the end of this video. What I want you to do is just go to that web page and opt into my mailing list. The reason I'm doing this is because if something were to happen to my MySpace account, YouTube account, Twitter account, etc., I'd lose touch with you guys, and I don't want to do that. Okay? Just opt into the list, and I'm going to give you updates on the play dates and when we're going to be online, live answering your questions. So I want you to come and participate with me. We're going to have a great time. I want you to think of this as one big party, and you're all invited. Okay? So, you know, bring your party favors with you. Come online with me, and let's talk about social media and the music business and how we can turn your career into something that you really want it to be. Okay? So here's what, like I said, here's what I want you to do. Just opt into my list. I'll send you email updates and video updates, because we're kind of making this stuff up as we go along, folks. But that's the cool thing about social media. We can do that. Okay? We're kind of in a brave new world here, and I want you to share it with me. I want to give you some insights and some things that I've discovered, ways that you can make this really work for you. So please, join me online. I'll be giving you information as it comes along. I hope to see you there. Until then, have fun. Don't get caught. Cheers.
Come on.